to my first video. This will be storing photocards video. I'm not really sure what will happen on this channel. I just know that I want to try to create some videos. I'm really sorry about my English, as English is not my first language, but I have this stack of photocards for today's video. I'm still trying to work on all the recording angles and stuff like that, but since I don't really have the best equipment, I have just to use whatever I got. My collection has been under a lot of change recently. I don't know if you would call it a lot of change, but it has been under some change recently since I started collecting, since I want to collect differently than how I set up to collect. But I think I'll talk about that more in a different kind of video, and then in this video just focus on storing photocards and maybe say a little bit about myself. I got into collecting last year, so it's pretty new for me still, and I'm still trying to learn my ways around the collecting do's and don'ts. I've been a fan of K-pop for longer, obviously. There's not really a set date where I got into K-pop or something like that. I just casually started listening to K-pop, being a casual listener, and then at some point fell down into the rabbit hole, as you do. I mean, yes, I thought that I would be able to just be a casual listener, but I didn't. And yes, it is quite basic answer that the first groups I got to know was BTS, and then after that was Blackpink, and then obviously Blackpink was the first group that I personally stand. BTS I was always just kind of casually enjoying into, if you could call it that, but Blackpink is where I fell down the rabbit hole, and then from there I just continued. So I think that's it for now, and we're gonna go grab my binders. As you can see clearly, I collect Geo and aespa. I think we should start with the smaller stacks that we have here. Here we have a Jason card. This is this from Mixtape. I think even though I was gonna make a video talking about what I actually collect, I think I'll just talk about these collection I'm starting now just briefly. Yeah. For Stray Kids binder, I only have one card to put in today. This is this Jason card from Mixtape. And as you can see from the Stray Kids older eras, I don't collect everything or a lot. I just collect 3 cards per era for 3 members, because I like to collect different Stray Kid members because I love them all, but I can't afford to collect OT8. But if I could, I obviously really would. So that's why I kind of change out who I collect. But for all the older eras, I just set up to collect Changbin, Jisung, and Sungmin, and then I just collect 1 card each era. And I'm gonna make a video where I talk about what I collect and who I collect, so I won't really go into detail in this video. As you can see here, from No Easy is where I started collecting more seriously, and here I'm collecting 3 other members, because this was my bias line to begin with getting into Stray Kids, so I decided to collect them, obviously. When I started collecting K-pop photocards, I didn't know about who was most popular to collect and who was hardest to collect and all of that. So I just decided to collect my bias line, which was Bangchan, Hyunjin, and Felix. And then I found out about the hardships of collecting certain members. And also, since starting collecting, my bias line has kind of changed. So from next era on, which is 5-star, which I'm so excited about that era, I won't be collecting these 3 members. I'm gonna collect Hyunjin because Hyunjin is my top bias, which I know it's gonna be hard for me still. But then I'm gonna collect Changbin and Sungmin as well because they jumped into my bias line. So that's really exciting. But that's all for the big binder today. So now we're gonna go into the smaller binders, which is definitely gonna be easier to see on camera. I have this mini collect book. Keep collections that's like really casual and not serious at all. So like really slow collections, and I just decorated it like this. Yeah, I'm still practicing, but I do like it. So as you can see, we just have Yonjan here, but the card I'm going to store away in here today is this Hendry card. Like, I don't mind all the other members, obviously. I just personally connect to Ravi the most, and then I decided to pick up collecting a slow collection for Hendry. Because have you seen this man? I love him. Anyway, let me just get a page from this binder. Okay, so let me just set this page into the binder. Like that. I like these pages, they are like double-sided. Just a little sneak peek, I do also collect a tiny amount of Yoon cards and a tiny amount of shouting cards. But then we have this one, which is definitely my most, it's not even a collection, but I just have this binder where I store like random things. I also here, I store my twice unit cards and my twice group cards, because I do like to collect those casually. And I also have other freebies and stuff like this in here, but I might move those out. The card I have for this binder today is this Formula of Love pop. I don't remember what store it's from, I'm sorry, but it's this holographic group cards. And I was gonna store it here with Formula of Love, but seems like that's not it. So seems like there's no space here. I also just double-sided these. So I'm just gonna put it here for now, and then figure out later where I want to put it for real. Because yeah, this binder obviously needs to go through some changes, but it's not really a serious binder, so I don't really care too much about how it looks. This is like definitely the most chaotic binder that I have, and it's not really too serious. So we have these 3 Taeyeon cards that I'm gonna put into my miscellaneous binder collection. So this is the binder where I have my collections in, that's like, they are more serious than collections in this collect book, but they're still not my most serious collections. I mean, some of them are. Honestly, this is just like a miscellaneous binder because it's bigger than the other binders that I have, and I can fit more collections into this one. But yeah, I'm gonna just go into it. You can see here we have Iris, and those girlies I do collect more seriously. I mean, I do collect some Yonsel pops, and I do collect top 4 album cards, but they're just here because they obviously don't really have anything out than one album, so. And that's just 8 cards in total, so that's just what I have. And then we have here Wendy, but we don't have anything for Wendy today. And then we have to put in these Taeyeon cards. Let's see. I don't collect everything for TXT, since they are more expensive to collect as well, so I'm sitting down trying to collect only 1 or 2 album cards per era. But it's honestly hard because I love all the cards of them, obviously. But I'm not collecting like concept cards and stuff like that. And as you can see, I do collect Bumgyu and Taeyeon. And as you can see, yeah, Bumgyu is not really going that well. We have the U version and the boy version. I'm trying to collect so it like fits into the pockets and not turn into something completely out of reach for me. We have, this is the U version, and then we have this one, which is the boy version. Yes, and I do double side because I obviously don't have the resources to buy a million binders and to buy a million pages, so we do be double siding some collections. This is the Taeyeon Lullaby card, so this goes in here. Yeah, this goes in here, and the thing that's on the other side is just a freebie, so yeah. So that's so pretty, love him. Seriously, an underappreciated man. Let's go. Oh, I mean, compared to me, he's a boy, but yeah, because I am older than him. That's the thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's now go into aespa. Fan-made replicas to put away, because obviously SM releases too much for one person to keep up with. Like, they think we are insane, and yet I would say we are insane somehow, in some way, but not the way that they think. Like, we cannot afford buying everything they put out. So I joined a go for some really nice goms on Instagram. Instagram is where I mostly collect from. So yeah, I'm gonna put their ads in the description box down below, because I really love joining their goes, and I really just love talking to these goms generally. They're so nice and always so helpful, and always so patient with their joiners. So I'm gonna leave them added in the description box down below. Anyway, so here we have the aespa binder, and this is just like a thing I made, and then this is just some Polaroids I printed out. Actually, I think we need to sort out. So here we have the replicas, and here we have the official cards. We're gonna talk about this later. Here we have also official cards, and then we have replicas. Yeah. So I think we are gonna go into put away the official cards first. As you can see, I do collect OT4 for album PCs, which don't even ask me if that keeps me sane, because we all know that it doesn't. Okay, so for non-album, I started out collecting a bit of different things for members. Also, if you have this Karina card and want to trade with anything, preferably inside Europe or the EU, but please let me know. I know these are not the same from the same set. This winter card was one of the first cards that I actually decided to buy when I started dabbling into collecting, and then from there I picked up this Ningen card randomly, and then from there I was like, okay, I need to finish this OT4 set, so I just picked up this Giselle, and obviously it's not the same set, so it's a different color, but I don't care which Karina it is. I just need the Karina in this concept to fill out this page, because this has been empty for a while now. And here we have, these ones are also fan made, so yeah, sorry about that, but these ones are actually official. I have OT4 for the light stick set. No, I don't have the light stick, I just bought the cards because I have no control. And then I have these, and yes, these are also official, because obviously Clio is not that expensive to collect for aespa, so I decided just to pick up an OT4 set for them. Then we have the Ning Ning Season's Greeting sets, and yes, that one is also official. But I think I'm gonna put them in here, those cards that I got. Well, firstly, we got this other Ning Ning Clio card, but since I stopped collecting, hunting and collecting for OT4 non-album things, now I'm just collecting Ning Ning non-album things, but obviously not everything, just like selectively, like what I can afford or what I want or something like that. And then I did join a go for the Christmas trading packs for one set, just because I wanted to collect some Ning Ning. And my pulls were Ning Ning and Giselle. Maybe I'm gonna put this Giselle up for trading for Ning Ning, but honestly, let's be honest, I love Ning Ning, but her cards for this pink Christmas concept was so similar. I'm like, it doesn't really make sense to get all the Ning Ning cards for this set, because they all like look alike. So I have one Ning Ning which is nice, and then I'm just thinking if I should just keep this Giselle or if I should trade it to a Ning Ning. I'm not really sure yet. Also, this gom I joined, she's so nice as well, and she does a lot of group orders for aespa as well. I'm gonna put her down in the description as well. And obviously these are all for like goms inside the EU, because that's what I prefer to do. So far this is just gonna be like a miscellaneous page. Here we have a Ning Ning slide and a Giselle one, yeah. Anyway, I know this looks ugly, but I promise I have more. I have a better setup generally for other things. Anyway, and then we have this Lucky Draw. It's not actually, when I got it, I'm surprised it's not like PVC material. It's just regularly photo card material, but it's the Yes 24 concert Lucky Draw, the first concert Sync Hyper line. And obviously I just got one Ning Ning since she is my aespa bias, and I don't really know where to put her so far, so I think I'm just gonna put her in here for now and then figure out another setup later. And this is from the same gom that did these cards that we're gonna store away now. Here we just have a little miscellaneous page. I have the Ning Ning smcu Palace card, and then I claimed Ning Ning in the go for this one as well, but the gom didn't get her, and which is obviously not Gom's fault, so I got this Karina one, which is so pretty. I was thinking I should trade it for the Ning Ning version, but this Karina is so pretty, and I love Karina as well, so it's like, I don't know if I have the heart to give it up, but so for now she just lives here, and I'm also looking for the Ning Ning version, obviously, and if someday I realize that I actually need to downsize, then yes, I will trade this from the Ning Ning version. And then I just have my pull from Got the Beat album, which is this winter card. I was so happy when I pulled this winter card. I love her. This girl's Momo Pop, which is, yes. And then on the other side here, I just have this Lady Heel Ning Ning card. And then now to these cards. As you know, SM put out so much merch and cards to collect and stuff like that, so it's just really disheartening to collect. Okay, I don't know how many pages I need. Yeah, also I can link the gum to this from Disco down in the description box as well. They do a lot goes for different groups. I think mostly SM, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I can put them down there as well. Okay, since I don't know how many pages we'll need, I'm just gonna take a stack of pages and put in and see. And yes, I am gonna double side these because obviously there's nothing interesting on the other side. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what each of these are because SM releases so much, and as you can see, the back just looks like this. I just chose them because obviously I love them, and so for now I can't put them in any specific order because I really literally do not know the order of these cards. So I think I'm just gonna put them in on what looks good, in my opinion. Also, sorry if you hear those noises, it's my dog. He just came in here because I have to take care of him as well because no one else is home at the moment. So okay, so I think this would look really good. I like when the cards are like facing each other, so they're not like facing outside. So I wouldn't really prefer this setup. They're facing the same way. I'd rather have like something facing towards each other, you know. Obviously these would go well together. I think they're from, is that from the same, almost the same concept? I'm not sure. And then maybe in the bottom, let's put, honestly, this card. I love this card so much. It's the Ning Ning balloon card. But I don't really have another card that would like fit with the Ning Ning balloon card. So I'm thinking about if I should put another odd one out there. Okay, let's just put these down for now and see. Yes. Okay. I mean, we have this Ning Ning green screen card that's really like an odd one out. And then we also have this Ning Ning bed selfie or whatever you want to call it. I think that could work there. I mean, it's really odd one out, but yeah. We do also have this Ning Ning selfie that's like pink background. I think the pink background actually matches better with this balloon card, so we might put this one here, even though they're like facing the same way, but it's okay, it's not that serious. And then here I do have some matching cards. For example, these two are matching. I don't know why I got one of each when I could literally just have gotten one of them, but yeah, I got one of each apparently, so those are matching. And we also have these two matching Ning Ning cards. which I guess could also just have gotten one of. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna put those here because they match. I could also do like this, but for this I think I'm just gonna store them together like this. Cute. Then next page, I have these two that's also matching. That would be really cute. And then we have, oh my god, no, we have an odd amount of cards. Okay. The only two selfies we have left are these two, which they don't match at all, but the two we have left are these two non-selfie ones, so I think I'm gonna put those together on the other side. Okay, I actually didn't need as many pages as I thought, so that's great. Let's just put these Ning cards down. Now that aespa finally released a new mini album, I'm so excited. I haven't seen the music video or listened to the song yet because I'm gonna live react to it with my friend over FaceTime. So we haven't done that, and we are supposed to do that today, which is Thursday. So I really tried my best to not get any spoilers, which is really, really hard. And yes, I've been joining a lot of ghosts for Ning non-album things, which are not good because I told myself not to collect non-album things for aespa since I collect OT4 for actual album cards, but that didn't last, and now I collect some Ning things for non-album. Anywho, so I'm thinking doing like this or either doing like this, but I think I'm just gonna do like this because I don't really have any other replicas coming, and honestly, now I'm thinking about it, I should have calculated and gotten 2 extras so I could fill out an even amount of pages. Anyway, so that's the aespa situation. As you can see, I am missing some cards, some album cards for OT4. Then we have my Geo collection, which I'm gonna talk a little bit about, I think. I love collecting twice, I do, but obviously they have so many cards that, and I also feel like I don't need all of the cards. So what I do is collecting 4 cards each era, like not new eras where you can get like, where you can collect 1 member with 1 album. So if they continue to do that, I'll just collect all cards for you. But if they go back to the old ways of doing things with a ton of million cards, then obviously I'm just gonna collect 4 cards each era. Yeah, so this is my now Geo binder. It used to be my choice binder, as you can see. I did used to collect Chang, but then with everything going on, I just decided I lost interest in collecting her. I wrote something about this on my Instagram, and I made a story highlight about it, so if you want to know more about it, you can go read it there. I don't really want to get into it here. Yeah, I just still have this Polaroid I printed out in the beginning, so I might take it out at some point. I just haven't really cared to do it now. So now I only collect Geo, which is honestly okay with me because that means I can go a little bit more in depth and collect a more non-album things. And here you can see I just have a ton of freebies in the front. It's really unfortunate because Chiang was my top bias in twice, but I don't hate her now. It's just I didn't feel motivated to collect her at all anymore, and then I decided to downsize her. Keep a few of her cards, but mostly just downsize her. So now I'm just collecting Jiho, as you can see. And I do got a stack of different cards here, and I have one for the new era, I'm ready to be, and obviously we know it's less. And yes, I did pull this one because I am that type of person to pull these because it's meant to be pulled. I just want to do it, you know. So I have the message card, which obviously the easiest one to get. I could go ahead and get all of these cards, join a new Yokugo or something like that, but honestly I haven't really prioritized getting these new cards in, so I just got this one because it was in a set with another card I'm gonna store in a minute. So yeah, we just have this message card. Honestly, don't don't really think about my messy ass fillers because I really reuse a lot of sticky notes and just crush out whatever is not on it anymore. But as you can see, I did make just these, which looks a lot better. But yeah, then let's continue. Then I have a lot for actually the older eras, which means we have to go far back, because I put the newer eras in the beginning and then the older eras in the back. And you can see I do double side most of the things. Where's the year of yes? Okay, here. So actually I was planning on collecting 4 of the year of yes cards, but I haven't really prioritized that, and then somebody was selling this this pop, so I just decided to pick that up. So I might just collect this pop and then 3 of the year of yes cards, because we know the year yes cards are a bit more expensive than the other twice cards, and this pop is so pretty anyway, so I might just collect this one. But anyway, for now I'm just gonna put this one here, and then we move back again. I don't have anything for Merry and Happy. I do have something for Signal. The 2 selfie cards. So we take these out. Why is this stuck? Okay. We take these out and then we put in these 2 selfie cards, and we have Twice Coastal Lane, 2 the selfie pop here. I just did get this one as well. And then we have this one, which is from the dress up set actually. Twice Coastal Lane. Why is this green? Oh. Then we have the, oh my god, okay, I'm gonna figure that out later. Then we have this from the dress up set. I have this one and this one. Right? Yeah. So let's put those in. So now I'm missing with the P outfit, and then I have this one. Also, I'm thinking about what to put here. And I put, yeah, I'm thinking about what I should put here to fill out this full pocket page, but for now, this is it. And then we also have this one, which I suppose is the Twice Coastal Lane 1 pop set, but I'm not sure at this point, so let me just figure that out. Okay, so this is the Signal pop. Oh, sorry, you can see all my mess down here, but yeah. So this is the Signal pop. So I actually finished the Signal. That's so nice. Look at my finished Signal page. Except if I decide to get the concept card, but I don't think I will, because I'm not collecting everything for each arrows anyway, and I really prefer the selfie card here. So that's it. Okay, and then I have a stack of non-album geo things that we are gonna put in here. First, we have a few pops to put away, so I think we're gonna start with that, which is because that's really exciting. These 2 are for the Blue Dream Media. One is for the digipack and the other one is for the regular album, obviously. But, I mean, it would make sense if this one is the digipack because of the outfit, so that's what I'm assuming. So actually, digipack goes here, I guess, and then okay, it honestly doesn't really matter. I just really like that they match so well each other. Like, that looks so great. And then we have another pop. We have this pop. So yes, it was the Soundwave one. So that's and yes, I know these fillers are chaotic, but I'm just gonna be using what I have, you know. I can't really go out buy 1,000 white sleeves, even though I really want to. But maybe in the future I'll decide to change it or be able to change it, anything. Anyway, so that's the pop section. As you can see, I set up for collecting a lot of them. And then here we have, it moves into other non-album things that's not pops. As you can see, I have the the icon set, and here I have the from the Japanese fan meeting and some season greetings, and here the season greetings this is just a little list of the season greetings ones I'm missing for me to remember, so I can put in a page when I get some of those. And yeah, here we just have some big album inclusions. So I'm just gonna take a new page to add in here for these ones. Okay, so I have this clear card from a Japanese season greetings, and I never just planned on collecting this one. I might put it up for sell and trade if anybody's interested in it. I doubt anyone collects these, but I have this one. It just came in a set with other cards of Geo from New Yorker that I got. And yeah, I don't really care to set it up for trade and sell right now, but I might do it in the future or something, because I don't really collect these. But for now I'm just gonna put it down here, obviously. And then I do have these two from the icon set, and I really just like these, so I wanted to get them. And then I love how they match and all, so I think I'm gonna just put them here, and then have a little miscellaneous Geo page from miscellaneous non-album things here in the back, because obviously everything else makes more sense and it'll look better when I get it. But yeah, so basically that's everything. Which page should we stop on while I say thank you? Okay, let's just stop here. I have my yes and yes and my summer nights pages. Okay, so I just want to say really thank you if you watched this video. I do apologize for the quality of it, like the overall quality of how I did things and how it is. This is obviously my first video ever to record like this, and it's very overwhelming, obviously, and it's something new for me. We'll see if I can do it probably at some point, but I'm obviously gonna try to work out how to do it and stuff like that. So please, if you have any suggestions or comments you want to leave them down below and help me become a better, I don't want to use the word YouTuber yet, but you know, become a better collector. Please leave any suggestions down below that you might have to, and then you can help me out with what I do and stuff like that. That would be really helpful. And also comment down below who's the idol that you collect that you find the most fun to collect. It doesn't have to be your bias or the person you collect the most for or anything like that. Just comment down below who you think is the most fun overall to collect. You can also comment why you think that, but you don't have to if you don't have an explanation for it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.